here we are. We help Daddy. Oh, that's going to be really good. Woo, fun. Aw, I'd like someone to push me in one of those. We help Daddy a lot, Benji and I. Daddy fixes the attic door. He calls, "Hammer, please." Benji hands him the hammer. Then Daddy says, "Sue, are you ready to help me too?" Do you see Sue? She wants to help Daddy, and see, he's fixing the door. I am Sue. I am Sue. See, Sue? I hold up my hands to show I'm ready. I bring the tin plate, and Benji puts the old rusty nails in it. "You are a help," Daddy says to us. In the garden, Daddy and Benji pull out weeds. I pull out weeds too. I see a nice snail. When he sees me, the snail puts his head in under his shell. Look at that. I like when people help me pull weeds. Now we must water the plants, Daddy says. Oh, I love that one. Look at her flowers. Benji turns on the faucet. He helps Daddy water the big flowers. I water the pink geraniums with my very own little watering can. That's so good, because those flowers will die in the pots if you don't water them. The hedge needs a haircut, Daddy says. They have a nice hedge. Daddy picks up the shears and clip, clip, clip. The hedge is neat and tidy. Benji gathers the clippings and throws them in the wastebasket. I help him, and we throw ours on the compost. Our dog Zip needs a bath. Look at Zip. What a good name for a doggie. His paws are muddy, and he has some burrs on his coat. Zip does not like baths. He runs away, and Benji and I have to catch him. I wash his wiggly ears. Benji soaps his curly coat. Daddy washes Zip all over. Poor Zip looks so unhappy. But you gotta do it. We splash warm water all over Zip. And then we rub him dry. Now Zip is nice and clean. And you know they like to roll all over. The kitchen fence needs a coat of paint, says Daddy. Look at that. Benji brings the paintbrush. I spread newspaper so that Daddy can put the paint can on it. We can see Mommy baking in the kitchen. She waves to us and says, "Hello. Hello, busy bees." Daddy dips the brush in the can and paints the rails. I run and I get my own little paintbrush. Now I can help too. Have fun, Daddy. That's what Mommy's thinking. Have fun. We have a new picture to hang, calls Mommy. We all go into the living room. Ooh, look. Look at that, a new picture. Benji and I hold the picture up. Daddy puts wire cord through the 2 rings. Daddy climbs the stepladder. I give him a hook to fix in the wall. And then up goes the picture. Yeah, Daddy here, you know, Papa, he always has to help me. I make sure they're straight, but he gets them up for me. "It's hanging all crooked," says Benji. Daddy straightens the picture and says, "Thank you, Benji." That's me. I make sure it's straight. Next, we decide to make a bird feeder. Daddy has a wooden tray for the bottom. "I need 2 pieces for the sides," he says, and Benji hands him the wood, and Daddy says, saws it in 2. Look at that. Bird feeders are wonderful. I helped Benji keep hold while Daddy nails 1 piece of wood on each side of the tray. Then he nails the roof on and puts a big hook in it. I put breadcrumbs and seeds on the tray, and we hang it near the kitchen window. We watch the birds eat. We love to watch the birds eat. "Let's get some logs for the fire," says Daddy. Benji and I push the wheelbarrow along, and Daddy chops the logs, and we pile them in the wheelbarrow and take them to the house. And we do that. Papa does that. So we have wood for the fire. Our next job is to clean the car. Daddy takes the hose and splashes the car all over. Benji and Daddy wipe it dry. Look at that. She's helping dry that tire so it's going to look shiny and really nice. We need to polish, says Daddy. Daddy polishes the front, and Benji polishes the sides, and I polish the door handles. See how the car shines, says Benji. I'm glad I've got such good helpers, says Daddy with a smile. Daddies love their little helpers. Last of all, we have to mend the handle on Benji's dresser. Where's the screwdriver? Asked Daddy. Benji finds the screwdriver for Daddy. Daddy takes off the broken handle and screws on the new one. Thank you, Daddy, says Benji. See, they're fixing the handle on Benji's dresser. That's a good thing because it's hard to get the drawer open if you don't have a good handle. Wash your hands for supper. Oh boy, mommies have been saying that for so long. Benji sees a nail sticking out of the bathroom door. That must come out before someone gets hurt, says Daddy. I'll get the pliers, says Benji. And Daddy pulls the nail out. What would I do without my helpers, says Daddy. You've got two helpers, Benji and Sue. After supper, we are very, very sleepy. We had such a busy day helping Daddy. Mommy tucks us into bed and says, Daddy and I are so pleased with our two little helpers. Benji and I are very pleased too. Helping Daddy is fun. Oh my goodness. Isn't that a great book? That's how we help each other and we get so much done. Isn't that wonderful? Don't you love that one? I love you. Blowing you the kisses.